one. I'm here with head coach Ron Peduzzi, Hilton Head Christian Academy coach. Appreciate you joining me.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. It's always an exciting time when you're about to start a new season. When everybody's 0-0, everybody has expectations. What are your expectations for your team this year?
Well, we expect our team to be very competitive and come out to practice every day, championship mentality, and carry that on to Friday night, and a winning culture, and play as a champion every Friday night. So our expectations are pretty high, and we look forward to a challenging season, and we look for our guys to step up and meet the challenge.
Absolutely. Now, obviously this year we're kind of a little bit back to more of normal business than we were, last year. Are you excited to really be able to operate as you've operated in the past?
Oh yeah, definitely excited. We're very fortunate. We pretty much operated the same way last year, except for our guidelines we followed and that were followed. But excited about getting out there and practicing, and the passion of football, and not only from the coaches but the players. So real excited about it.
It's been a really wet, hot summer. I know for us it's been difficult sometimes even being able to get on the field. The trainer says wet ball, boom, you're done.
Right.
What have you done to kind of negate some of those things?
Well, first of all, we practice in the morning at 7 o'clock, 7 to 9. Mm-hmm. We get that early morning practice.
Early morning.
The field's going to be wet.
It's going to be wet.
It is soaking wet.
It's not going to be 105 on the index yet.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And we don't have to worry about the wet ball drill because the footballs are all wet.
Absolutely.
So after the first 5 minutes, so that's really what we do. We get our 2 hours of practice in there, and we just. They got to get up early in the morning. That's all right, just like colleges now.
Absolutely.
They practice 7 o'clock in the morning. I like that. So get them up there, and they definitely got to go to bed early. And we make sure they're on time. If not on time, they get a little extra running.
Extra motivation.
Yeah, a little
extra motivation. Nothing wrong with that.
It's been pretty good. It's been good.
Now, I've always liked the idea of practicing in the morning. Number one is because it gives these young men an opportunity to still live the life of a high school athlete.
Some summer.
Absolutely. The one thing I've always said is we've become so year-round in football that we've eliminated the opportunity for these young men to miss the game.
Right.
I'm really big on the things that we do beyond just what's on the field. What are some ways that you've been able to make those connections with your young men and let them know there are things out there beyond just football?
Well, one of the things you said is definitely let them have some summer. So we try to, I learned that definitely because I just coached my son for 4 years.
Okay.
And he would be like,
congratulations.
Hey, Dad, come on. I want to have some summer still. And, we don't start school. We don't start school till next week.
Okay.
And so, we adjusted our schedule, and kids still have jobs. So they're doing that. And even they like to get out and enjoy some of the beach. And so we tried to do that as far as times and commitments, and kind of adjusted that. So we still give them some more summertime, and let them enjoy it and their jobs, and let them be kids. So those are the type of things we've tried to do.
What's the one thing this year that you're hoping to improve on from what you were able to do last year?
Well, one of the things definitely is, we lost a lot of guys on defense. So we need to get up to speed on defense, and that takes a lot of reps, and that takes you need some game time, some game experience. So our guys are going to need some game experience to get better on defense, and the other thing is we need to spread the ball out more to the other guys, and Jace I think does a real good job of that, and we've had a couple guys who were really good last year and really carried the load offensively. So we need some other guys to spread it out and give them the ball.
Absolutely. I mean, so with breaking in a new defense, but you do have a nice battery with your quarterback and wide receiver, both seniors coming back for another year.
Yes.
What do you think will be their next step as they turn in this final campaign?
Well, I know Jace is going to be a playmaker. He's going to make plays. He's going to make plays with his arm, and his decision making is really good. And with his feet, I know that's going to happen. But we need, I look forward to Riley and the other wide receivers who are young but got some experience to make plays also. And we're excited about our offensive line. We got 2 senior guards, and we got 2 tackles returning, and we'll have a sophomore as a center, and then we have a running back, and we have a transfer, and Joseph Speedy Robinson. We're excited about him, but we got a couple other guys who are going to be running back. So we'll definitely be athletically, and offensively we'll have weapons. And I like to get it going. I like the offense to get up and going and keep going. So we're excited about that, definitely.
Absolutely. Want to get an opportunity to talk to your young men.
Yes.
Good luck this year, Coach.
Thank you very much.
As always, stay healthy. Keep the main thing, and we'll look to see you on the other side.
I appreciate you very much.
I appreciate it. Jace, come on in here and talk to me for a second, please, sir. That was head coach Ron Peduzzi joining us right there. Right now, we're being joined by number 5 quarterback Jace Blackshear. Jace, right? Jace.
Yes,
I think I said Jake, but I meant Jace.
Yes, sir.
Jace, it's your senior year, right?
Yeah.
You're excited?
Yeah.
It feels different, right? There's a different aura when it's your time. Like beforehand, even if you're the starter, when there's seniors, that's their time, and you want to do the best that you can to help them have a great season. But when it's your time, it's different. What are some things that you've done to prepare yourself for this year, your final campaign in high school?
I feel like my eyes are definitely opened up a lot more going into the season, and I feel like I'm putting in a whole lot more work and really just soaking it all in because it's about to be all over,
Yep.
So definitely just working harder, and it's just a different level of like commitment whenever you know it's your last time.
Absolutely. And with that, I mean, obviously the bullseye is going to be on your back because you're the trigger man. You not only pass the ball, but you do a fair amount of running as well. How have you prepared yourself physically to make sure that you can stand up and be the accountability measuring stick for everybody on the team this year from a physical standpoint?
Definitely, I took my training to a whole nother level. I'm working out, getting my body right, making sure that I'm in shape because I know I'm going to be running a whole lot, and I know my teammates are going to be counting on me to be on the field. So I just need to be prepared for that.
Absolutely. You're not too far away from getting back into school. It's always fun when you don't have to worry about anything but football. But now that you turn your attention back to your academics and your athletics, what's the one thing that you would tell any incoming freshmen on how to kind of navigate balancing both? Because it is a really interesting and sometimes difficult balancing act.
Definitely don't slack in school. Make sure that you're turning everything in on time because as soon as you get behind on one thing, you're going to get behind on a whole bunch of other assignments and stuff, and then that'll catch up to you whenever it comes to your athletics too. So that'll hold you back from being on the field or from getting the grades that you want and then going to college ultimately because that's what they're looking at.
Absolutely. So I'm going to get you out of here on this. I know you're on social. You got to get the people your social, make sure that they're following you. What's your social?
My Twitter is at Blackshear Jace. So.
At Blackshear Jace. There's no underscore, just straight Blackshear Jace. I like that. I tell all my players to keep to keep the Twitter account easy. Make sure that y'all are following Jace out there on Twitter. Coaches, get at him. Any offers right now? Anything that
I have one offer from Benedict College.
Okay, I like that college too. Hey, if y'all are out there, make sure that you watch and make sure you get out there, recruit them coaches. He's ready to go. I'm pretty sure you're pretty open to go where the opportunities are, right?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, Jace.
Thank you.
Have a great season. Riley, come on in here, man. Talk to me. That was Jace Blackshear, quarterback, defensive back for Hilton Head Christian. We're being joined right now by Riley Shinn, wide receiver, defensive back. Riley.
Nice to meet you.
Boy. Yeah, I know you've seen Remember the Titans.
Yes, sir.
I know that they've told you who you look like on Remember the Titans, haven't they?
Yeah, it's Coach Paduzi has one.
Yeah. Just make sure that you can cover that slot. That's all I'm saying. I can't cover that slot, Coach. I got to put Petey in. No, it was good. Senior year, right? Your last time around. What's the one thing that you focused on this off season to make sure that you can make your senior year the best that you can for you personally, and also be able to help the team?
Definitely working out like a lot more, taking it way more seriously. Last year, I did a little bit, but this year I think I stepped up way more.
Absolutely,
more intense. Yes, sir.
absolutely. There's a level of fitness that comes with having to play both sides of the ball. When you're responsible and you run, 3 9 routes in a row, Jace doesn't throw you any of them. Y'all punt, you're going down the cover. Then you got to turn around and cover somebody running 3 9 routes in a row.
Yes, sir.
How do you prepare yourself for that mentally to make sure that you don't have that one play where you all of a sudden shut down, and then that's the play that gets you?
Mentally, just always working hard every rep. We got to go full 100%. Physically, Coach Paduzi has definitely increased our cardio and running a lot more.
Absolutely, absolutely. How do you like the morning practices as opposed to afternoon practices?
I mean, I love morning practice, to be honest. Nice and early in the morning, see the sunrise, and you get out and work.
You get it out, and then you've got the rest of your day.
Yes,
you
sir.
can enjoy the rest of your day. You're going back into school. I know that, things were in many different places in the country, things were different. There were seniors that didn't really get to enjoy their senior year like you would normally do. What's the one thing that you're looking forward to going back to school, even if it's not football related?
Going back to school, no masks probably.
Yeah.
Seeing everyone's faces, sitting close to each other, working in groups.
Yeah.
Seeing your friends,
Working in groups, seeing your friends, especially the ones that don't
Yes.
look like you.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Of
I
course.
know that's the one thing that I'm really excited about this year is to be back in the classroom and be able to have that personal interaction without having to worry about, all of the different things that come with it. If there's one thing that you hope to accomplish this year in your senior year, what's that one thing?
Going back to back.
Going back to back, getting it done again, and you got a great opportunity to do so, Riley. Before you got out of here, give everybody your social. Let them know where they can follow you at.
I only have Instagram. It's Riley.Shinn.
You only have Instagram. It's Riley.Shinn on Instagram. But when Riley gets home, he's going to start a Twitter account because he knows that there are no coaches on Instagram. They're all on Twitter. So got to make sure you get that. You got to get that Twitter going so these coaches can find you. Riley, I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's Riley Shinn, wide receiver, defensive back, Hilton Head Christian Academy, trying to go back to back. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Coach Gene Clemens. Stay tuned. I'll be here all day at Media Day over here in the Low Country. Stay tuned. Beaufort County Media Day. We'll talk to you soon.